Hi everybody, it's January 19th, 2026. Um, when it comes to living life, uh, as I probably alluded to before, the act of trying to set things up for yourself in order to get the most gain out of the outcome is usually futile, and it's not because you're not supposed to be in control. It's mostly because when you try to set things up in order to win, the win that you get usually that means more to you is unexpected and it can't be planned for. Because I guess you could say it's like spiritual weather. No matter what we do here on the ground, well, us normal people, but whatever we do here on the ground, we can't control the cloud cover. We can't control whether it rains or not. We can't hold off a lightning storm. And so the same applies when you are trying to, conduct your life and trying to order things in order to kind of, be a shaman, in your life world where you try to control the weather by rituals. You can try to control the spiritual weather by chants and mantras and stuff. It just doesn't work that way. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't try to achieve and try to grow and try to attain skills, but when you are purposely trying to control the spiritual conditions that bring you substance and that brings you meaning, it's usually a futile experience. You don't win at life by trying to win at life. You win at life by just doing the right thing. Because when you do the right thing, that's when you are most in alignment with God. When you're most in alignment with the life that He set out for you, is when you're acting, when your behavior and your mind and your spirit and your heart is clear and it's for all the good. That's setting yourself up for success. So that gets me to thinking about fixations and keys. One fixation that we could kind of fall into sometimes is like when you are handling a problem and you're trying to find a solution for something that keeps on eluding you, that keeps on winning against you, that keeps on outsmarting you, tricking you, and dragging you behind it. You might get fixated on this one thing because you're like, if I can fix this one thing that's causing me a heck of a time, then that must mean that I will end this whole situation, that I will win over this whole situation if I just, nail down this detail and get rid of this problem. But it keeps on fooling me. It keeps on dragging on time. It keeps on wasting my time and dragging me further out in the water with no paddle. And so you think that beating this is the key answer just because it's so difficult. It must be the key to everything. But once you find, sometimes I find when you let go of that chase, when you let go of trying to fix that one elusive problem, you might already be past the finish line. You might be way past the finish line and not have even noticed it that you have won already, but you were so wrapped up in trying to win against this one thing that was tricking you that you already have the thing in the bag. Everything is okay and you just fixated on this problem. So just to say, just be aware of how much time you are spending on something. Be aware of the actual importance or non-importance of this task you are trying to win against. And then you can deduce whether you should let go or keep on trying. But many times you letting go, even just for a little bit, is the best remedy for that situation. So another fixation is when this is in terms of your younger years, we have a fixation on looking important in our peers' eyes, impressing our peers, being equal to on equal playing field as our peers. And when you are trying to chase this, your attention shifts and you don't even notice. So first, you're looking at somebody and you're like, okay, I have to do as good as them because they're ahead of me. I have to do as good as them. But as soon as you feel like you have reached their level, before you even notice that you reached their level, you look into somebody else that's at an even higher or supposedly higher level, and you don't feel like you've gained any accomplishments in your journey. And so this keeps on going, this comparison, trying to keep up with your peers, and this comparison to their lives and yours, it's quite obvious that you don't know exactly what's all going on in their life, if they have any major problems or not, that you only see the level of success that they display. So you keep on climbing this ladder, never realizing how high you have climbed, never realizing that you have matched or even exceeded these people, because you keep on looking to somebody else at the next step that you make. So as you get older, you become more confident in yourself when you are achieving things at your own playbook, when you're through your own playbook, when you are achieving things that you want to achieve, that you want to do, when you are chasing down your dreams and living down and creating and putting into reality what is in your mind, instead of creating something that somebody else next to you proverbially already has done. So just as you get older, you realize that bringing your own fantasies into this world is what makes you happy and what makes you feel accomplished. And I guess the last fixation could be the normal rat race. We all like to get more money than we had yesterday. And having money, yes, it facilitates things. It makes things smooth. It makes you feel like you are blessed with ease. It makes you feel like that the more money you get, the higher highs you can attain. But after a while, you realize that the concept or the kind of attaining of monetary assets of money it's a loop. It gives you some, it gives you more, then it takes it away. And then you clamber up to get to where you were before, and you try to climb up again, and you might get more, but then more responsibility comes on, or you feel more dead inside, or you start to realize how much time you are wasting not enjoying life in this clamor to get more money. So the fixation on getting more money and bringing more money into your world, it rewards you, but you also pay a price. And the key to understanding or dealing with money is to use what you have to fuel your ambitions, to fuel your dreams, to fuel your growth. Use your money to invest in yourself and invest in what is important to you. And when you do that, you realize that you don't necessarily need more money. You just need to use what money you have to execute your plans as best as they can. And you realize that when you are following God, the Father leaves you money if you need it, when you really need it. He leaves it for you, and it's readily accessible, and there's basically no strings attached to it. It just works out that way, but it isn't like a regular cycle. It is based on the perfect weather storm of weather patterns of your spiritual existence. So I hope this helps. Thanks.